Yo, what is good? Got a quick trade recap for today. No trades today. Got pretty close to entering, but got edged. So that's basically all that I have to say. So stupid. So the almost trade was on GBP JPY. But I gotta make sure this don't freeze on me again, bro. So the 4 hour was bearish, coming into market open, closing below this low here. The 30-minute, we had London highs, and then Asian highs were all the way up here, and we were within this 30-minute fair value gap. Like, I mean, not within, but it was like really, it was right above the London highs. So ideally what I wanted to see was for a price to come into the London high and then tap into the 30-minute fair value gap and then start moving down, but we didn't exactly do that. We got edged a little bit. Wanted to see it go up, but then we ended up going down. But then later in the market, like later at 6:30ish, we started moving higher into the London high, then ended up taking the absolute high, and then ended up pushing into the 30-minute fair value gap. And at this point, I was looking for a 5-minute market structure shift to the downside. And we got pretty close. We formed a low here, almost broke structure here, but we never ended up confirming bearish, and didn't enter. I was getting really close. I was on my MetaTrader, like the finger on the trigger, you know what I'm saying, but it never ended up confirming, and kind of got edged, and it kind of made me a bit annoyed and a bit like pissy on why I couldn't just move my way, you know what I'm saying, because at this point I was like, yo, we should be able to find a trade now. But then I was like, psych, and then it just started going up the other way, and I was like, bro, what the hell? Okay, wait, that was so brain rot. I shouldn't have said that. But we did come into the Asian high, and then we did have a nice reaction off that, kept on going, and then took out the absolute high. But that's like a late session, right? So yeah, honestly, this trade, like, I didn't get too emotional about it. I feel like I'm getting better at like not expecting to take a trade. But once we got to this point, I was like, yo, I might be able to take a trade. And that I was getting kind of excited, and that is not what I should be doing. I should not be excited to take a trade. I should just be oh wait, it's not using the right microphone. Let me try changing this. Properties. Okay, now let's see if this sounds different. But anyways, that is JBP JPY. So now on Euro USD, the 4 hour was bullish. We never broke structure to the downside, so just constantly looking up. We had London highs and then Asian lows down here. The London lows were already taken, along with the Asian highs being taken as well. So at this point, it honestly looked pretty good for potential long positions, because it looked like we were moving down. We did have a 1 hour value gap down here as well, which would have been nice to fill, but we ended up just going higher when market opened. So not really much I can complain about. We did have news at, yo, this video is gonna be so fun to watch, yo. Don't date Indian woman. I love Hamza, bro. But there was news at 6:30 today, and I was waiting for like until after that. So yeah, this was the news. Didn't really affect too much. I was kind of praying that news would make us go lower, but we ended up just like absorbing the news data, and like nothing happens, right? So yeah, just kind of moved between here. Didn't really find any good entry points. Okay, well, it froze now, so I'm gonna just do GBP USD again. What the hell, bro? Oh my god. It's just so dumb, bro. Okay, anyway, so GBP USD, really similar to Euro USD. We were bullish on the 4 hours, similar to Euro USD. Never broke structure to the downside yet. So on the 30-minute, London highs and then London lows down here with a 1 hour value gap, very similar to Euro USD. On the 5-minute, we were right above the Asian lows and this 1 hour value gap, and then right at market open, we ended up pushing higher rather than pushing lower. We just ended up going higher and higher, and that was kind of top behavior. So that was kind of annoying, but we did come up to the London highs in the end, and we did have a nice reaction to the downside. So yeah, nothing really to complain about, just a regular regular trading day, no trades today. Honestly, for emotions, I felt pretty good. Like I wasn't like getting like bummed out. I was getting a bit of hope when I saw the potential entries coming up on I mean on GBP JPY, but then just had to like let go of it. Like let it free like a baby bird or whatever. Oh, wait, that was not a good analogy, but it's like, bro, you just gotta like let it fly, let it spread the wings out and fly away from you, man. I don't know, that was a really bad analogy, but yeah, that's all. Yeah, that is all, bro. Bro, I need a girlfriend, bro. Nah, just kidding. I don't talk to girls because they're distractions. Oh my god, I'm an alpha male and I don't talk to girls. I'm just kidding. I need to talk to some girls, bro. I actually have no hus, bro. Am I depressed, bro? I'm going to Sri Lanka in less than a week now. I'm so scared, bro. Whoa, look at that little brown cutie over there. I wonder how many girls he gets. Oh, well, sad to know, son. He gets none. 0 bitches. Alright. I will see you tomorrow.